So they're saying over the internet that you're trying to bring the tourists from Notting Hill to Hampstead Heath. What would you say to these people?
Um, I think there's plenty of tourists to go to both places. No, I mean, Hampstead has always been a place where Londoners come at weekends to go to the Heath and to use swim in the ponds and have picnics on the Heath. And so I think Hampstead's pretty used to, people coming and visiting it. But I think, yes, there's some people say, oh, this will be the new Notting Hill. But I mean, that would be great because the Notting Hill was a very successful movie, and I wish that for Hampstead. But,
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
But there is a price to be paid for it. Anybody who tries to do it without having access to just the way the rest of society runs always has a price to pay. So the isolation was always there with him, but it was quite a relief in another way, not to be under all that pressure.
That's a good one. And what do you think is so special about Hampstead Heath that made him fight so hard for his place?
Because it is a kind of a people's park. It's not a possession, and I think the feeling that he could be. It's a beautiful place. Obviously, it's a very natural place, but it belongs to the people, and I think he felt unowned in it.
My character, well, I'm part of a group of Hampstead ladies with probably slightly too much money and not enough to do with their time. But they think they're being sort of helpful and doing good for the community, but they are making a big mistake in this particular case. Oh, it was fun, but it's lovely that it's such a great day today because we did have a lot of rain during the filming, which was in the summer. But it doesn't look like it. I don't know what magic they've worked on the screen, but it looks stunning. But we did have some fun ducking thunderous showers.
Would you see yourself living as Harry, like as he lived here in Hampstead Heath?
I can't imagine anything more worrying. I mean, please, no. And bathing in cold water in the ponds, I think, is not my idea of fun.
For yourself, what do you think is so important to fight for? Something that you would fight for, as Harry did.
Well, I think if you feel, I think he felt quite rightly that his rights were being abused, and I think that's always worth standing up for.
Well, thank you very much. If you can say hi, shout out to 360 Magazine, please.
Say
Hi to 360 Magazine.
Well, hello, hi.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, it's about two disparate people who live from different worlds coming together and finding each other, who've already lived a full, complex life, each of them, one of them probably more than the other, and they kind of find each other. And it's a beautifully written, delicate piece, almost like a kind of chamber piece in many ways between those two, but it has this wonderful backdrop of Hampstead and the scale of the Heath and the architecture of this part of the world. So, it's a wonderfully warm film.
I play a character called Leon Rowlands, who's a lawyer who has to give Brendan Gleeson an eviction notice for him to get off Hampstead Heath. So it's a bit scary for me.
And how was it filming in Hampstead Heath?
Oh, it was lovely because the actual set it was like a gingerbread cottage. It was like walking into this beautiful kind of shack that his character has kind of put together and adapted over the years. And they just did such a wonderful job of set design to create that.
So you didn't film in the actual park?
No, it wasn't that. Well, they did, but that bit was, I can't remember where that was actually, it was outside of London, but they did a lot on the Heath.
Would you see yourself living as Harry did?
Would I see myself living?
Living as he did?
As he did?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a part of me that would love to live in the woods, would be, yeah, beautiful. I mean, yeah, it's a very romantic kind of ideal, and I think that's what's so interesting about the film is finding somebody who could actually do that within such a city as big as London, and it's based on a true story. So somebody
It's very brave.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much. You can say hi to 360 Magazine, please.
360 Magazine.
Yeah.
Hello to 360 Magazine.
Thank you very much. How was collaborating with the director of this film in terms of producing and all the content?
It was actually a blessed experience, to tell you the truth, because I felt like Joel was able to take the script and make it his own, which you hope a director does in the right way, and he really did. It was a pleasure working with somebody that knows comedy, that is schooled in old school comedy, screwball comedy, and also have a real knack for developing characters in a very poignant way. So I felt really lucky.
It's based on a true story. So did you speak with the living people that were in the situation?
I did not, and I went out of my way not to, because once we decided that this was not going to be a biography, that this was going to be a romantic comedy that was loosely inspired by his story, but had a great message to tell, his message, we decided that it was probably not necessary, and even maybe more respectful, to not try to get some facts from him. You kind of have to go one way or the other with it.
Would you see yourself living as Harry did in Hampstead Heath?
No, I am not that guy. No, I'm just, I live vicariously through a lot of my characters, and with Harry, I mean, the truth is, my wife has to drag me out even to camp for a night, so I shouldn't say that.
Thank you very much. If you can say hi to 360 Magazine, please.
To, one more time, sorry.
360 Magazine?
360. Hello, 360 Magazine. Do you want to say hello, 360 Magazine? 360 Magazine.
Hi, 360 Magazine.
Oh, you're going to regret that sometime. Thank you.